Hi everyone, well this is part 2 of 3 in tasting samples of rum, courtesy of my friend Richard. Definitely follow Richard, his full name is tagged below. Great guy, funny guy, and great knowledge of all forms of spirits, specifically rums, as you can see from these samples that he gave me to try. Definitely follow Richard. So the sample that we are trying today is labeled B, and when Richard did the video introducing all 3 of the samples to me, I wrote down which one was which. So sample B is Ron Zacapa XO Solera Grand Reserva Especial. I probably pronounced that wrong, but I definitely have heard of this rum before. This is, I think it's a blend. It's hand-selected rums aged between 10 and 25 years. That's pretty impressive. Then they are blended together and aged in barrels that previously stored whiskey. That seems to be the theme here, at least up to this point. These are former whiskey barrels and or bourbon barrels. It says specifically former barrels that aged whiskey. And also, so we have barrels that aged whiskey, as well as sherries, wines, and I think some other spirits in French oak casks, which age cognac. So we have a few things going on. I don't think it's just whiskey barrels, and we have a few others too. So there's going to be a variety, probably, of flavors imparted into this. That's my thinking. Basically, the only note I have here, and I'm going to see if that's true when I took some notes, and again, it's 80 proof like the others, is that supposedly it's good to pair with dark chocolate and dessert. So I'm thinking this is going to be more of a dessert rum. You know, we'll see what it is. So we're going to put this in a glass, and let's see what this is all about. Okay, so I poured this in a glass. Now, one thing I noticed right away, this is definitely darker than the last rum I tried. And I noticed that in the initial video, you can go back and see it when I put them side by side. A was definitely the lightest. That was the last one I tried, and the other two were darker. This almost looks, and I'm telling you, I already kind of caught an early view of the preview of the nose. When I'm looking at this and smelling this, this is a little bit more like this. And this is a favorite of mine. I love Myers Dark Rum. This is my favorite in a rum drink. Specifically, I love having this in a Mai Tai, having this as a topper in the Mai Tai, especially in a certain restaurant I go to by me in New Jersey. They put extra dark rum on it, and that's what I'm sure. Obviously, what I'm going to drink is much better than this, but this is what it reminds me of by the smell of it. But I'm going to take another nose, and it definitely is darker. Definitely darker than the other one. It just has that same smell. It really, this to me is really getting into the type of rum that I know really just hits right with me. So this is a very deep dark rum flavor, smell, and it definitely reminds me of the way the Myers Dark Rum smells. So let's get right into that. Very interesting. Okay, I'm going to give this a taste. Cheers. Totally. This is exactly what that reminds me of, except this is a sipping rum, and that is a rum for a cocktail. This is good. I like the last one. I like this one even better. This is delicious. This is what I think. This really is hitting when I think rum, and I think island, and I think sun, and I'm telling you specifically, when I think a rum drink and when I think a Mai Tai, this is really it. I actually want to try something right now. I'm just going to put this side by side. I'll be right back. Okay, just for my own sake, I think I answered my question, and it kind of goes like this. This little glass here poured, I just put a little bit of this Myers Dark Rum, which is not a sipping rum, and this is, the color definitely is close. So I'm definitely onto something in that one. However, when you compare what a sipping rum is versus a mixing rum, it's two different things. This is the Myers Dark Rum. Love this in a cocktail, but you don't sip this. I can easily see the difference now. I just kind of wanted to compare it, even though the color and the some of the nose was similar. It's not the same thing. And here's the Ron Zacapa. Completely different. Okay, so you do something like this, which has similar color. You use this in a cocktail. You would not sip this, and it makes it great in a Mai Tai. This would be good, but this is not something I don't think you want to waste in a cocktail. This is definitely a sipping rum. Just as with whiskey, there are some mixing whiskeys, mixing bourbons, and you have sipping stuff that's better. this is in the category of better. It just reminded me of something in that profile, but this is way better, and this is meant to be enjoyed just like this, whereas that's in a cocktail. Now, as far as the tasting notes, I could see why the notes say dark chocolate and dessert. It's definitely sweet. I'm going to tell you something. I loved the last one. The last one I had, which was the Plantation XO Barbados 20th anniversary rum. But I have to say, I like this one even better. The Ransacaba XO Solero Gran Reserva Especial. Definitely going to be enjoying this one. So far, the first two, this is just to me, the other one was good. This one's even better. So, Richard, thank you so much. Definitely, you definitely have great taste in rums. I am enjoying this. Can't wait to get to the last one. And if you're not following Richard and he's tagged, his full name is tagged below, definitely follow Richard. You'll be very glad you did. Good guy, funny guy, great knowledge of spirits, and just an all-around good person. Definitely follow Richard. Cheers, and next review and the final of the 3 to come. Take care.